Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a little bit of a while since I last made a proper video because my laptop, my original one, had gone out of commission for like almost 3 whole months now. And yeah, honestly, I found it a little hard to try to make videos. Like, I did try on my phone because, you know, CapCut has a phone app for that. But honestly, I found that to be a bit finicky and honestly not really that good. But I mean, most of the content that I was making during that time was just Genshin Impact because that's all I really know. But now that I have my computer back, I can play some other games, like, and make content out of it more efficiently. Well, besides Genshin Impact, I've also been playing some Zenless Zone Zero, Minecraft, and as you're seeing on the screen right now, I've also been playing Marvel Rivals. Not yet, you can't really hear the recording of me playing Rivals with my homies because yeah, some shit was being said, so I was like, yeah, no, I can't include that in the video. But another thing was that my voice, like, I was listening over to the recording of that, and I don't know what the hell was going on, but like my voice was like being recorded twice. I don't know what that issue was, and honestly, I did not like it. So yeah, the clip you're seeing right now is just on mute. But I mean, I was having fun playing Rivals with my homies, just because you know, sometimes playing alone is kind of boring. Honestly, I'm not that good at Rivals either because I'm fairly new. If only my laptop didn't die, I probably would have been at least a decently good player. But yeah. So what did happen during the time that I was out, basically? Well, I mean, you know, the month of February, that's when my laptop died, so I couldn't really do much. I spent a lot of time on FL Studio just making whatever the hell I could. I might include a track right now. Well, not include a track. I will have a track playing over this video. It's one that I made recently, but honestly, I think it came out pretty nicely. And then, honestly, I don't think much happened during the month of March. Not March, February. March! I feel like it was a bit of a worse time for me because my Instagram account actually got banned for apparently violating its terms of service. I mean, I never did anything wrong on there, but you know, some things happen. I tried taking a look at what I did wrong, and apparently there was a bunch of explicit content floating around on my account. I never made any posts. I never did anything wrong. It's just a bunch of explicit content was popping up on my feed. I did wipe the account like once or twice. I actually can't remember now. But I guess even that wasn't enough. I was given the option to make an appeal, but that didn't work either. And, you know, Instagram was like, okay, well, that's it. Your account's gone now. I have looked up ways to try to make a new account without Instagram like flagging the account, but honestly, I don't know if it's really worth trying to go back at this point. I did make a Twitter account because of that reason too, which honestly was a horrible idea. Don't ever install Twitter. But for my case, I was like, you know, I think I don't have any other choice. I might as well just make a Twitter account. I do have a TikTok account as well, which I never used, but you know, honestly, I never really liked TikTok, but since my Instagram is now gone, I might as well just start using that now. Because I actually really like Instagram's UI. I mean, I did like scrolling through Reels as well. And so far, TikTok is the only one that actually does that pretty well with Reels. Because they practically invented that. And then March or April. If you guys remember from last year, I made the 3 videos that were titled like the 3 birthdays, part 1 and 3, or 1 through 3, I should say. So now I've practically hit the big 2-1. I am old enough to drink alcohol now. But honestly, I don't want to drink alcohol. That shit tastes nasty as hell. Now, I don't condone anybody drinking alcohol, and I would never pressure anybody into drinking either. That's solely your own choice. But I mean, if you want to drink it, then go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. And hopefully nobody pressures you into drinking before you hit 21. Now, I am of a Mexican household, so honestly, trying alcohol for the first time would have come way earlier, but for me, I mean, that did happen, and I still find it gross to drink. I did try one beverage called like Cayman Jack. It's actually not that bad. Although I do find myself having to use the bathroom like right after drinking like a little bit. Which, I mean, that's probably something that happens with me only. I might have to go get that checked out with like a doctor or something. And now the month of May. Why the hell did I say March? The month of May. Well, you know, it's my final month of my college spring semester. You know, today, as I'm recording this, it was actually my final exam. I don't know if I passed or not, but I'll have to see later. But anyways, yeah. School, my spring semester has now pretty much come to an end. Next week is my actual summer courses, which is all I need left to get a degree. And honestly, I kind of look forward to it because I'm going to be with the same professors that I've had before, so I'm not like too worried about how I'm going to perform in the class. And you know, now, the month of May, I bought a new computer. This was a bit controversial because I did not tell anybody that I bought a new machine. That was honestly quite a stupid idea. I mean, the reason I didn't tell them was because, well, I actually bought this on eBay through an auction, and there was only like a 1-hour time window to buy the thing. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad, right? Yeah, the auction ended at like 1:23 in the morning, so I was like out in my living room just kind of waiting for the clock waiting for like the auction timer to run out. And then afterwards I was like, okay, I won the auction, now it's time to actually buy the thing. There was a bit of an issue with the purchase, but you know, eventually I got it resolved and everything's good now. Except my parents were not too happy about hearing me buying a new computer without them knowing. Honestly, they were a little skeptical because, well, I bought the thing off of eBay. I don't know. You don't know who you're buying it from. They were mostly concerned with like, what if they don't send you the thing? Then you basically just blew off all your money that you had saved up so far. I was like, yeah, I know. That's a big concern. And honestly, I did make kind of a dumbass decision with that. But then my computer actually came in like last week, and what do you know, the actual device was in there. Like a laptop, sealed, fresh from factory, as well as a charger. I was like, well, what do you know? I got the thing. I know it doesn't excuse the fact that I bought this without you knowing, but hey, in the end, it all turned out fine. Well, I mean, that's the last time I'm doing that again. Because I don't need my parents getting pissed off at me for that. If you're gonna buy something on eBay for quite a hefty price, let somebody know. Like if you live with your parents, just let them know you're gonna make this kind of purchase beforehand, because you don't want to be in a world of rage. Which kind of leads to right now. Since I am going to be starting my summer courses soon, I don't know if I'll have time to make video content, because most of this stuff is happening at night, which is when I typically try to when I try to make some new content that I can find. But anyways, since I'm gonna be at home mostly, it shouldn't be that big of a problem. I just need to be able to manage my time properly. Well, that's a little bit of everything that's happened since the month of February when I suddenly went dark. And yeah, hopefully I will be back next week with something new. So I'll see you all until then.